Welcome back, and welcome to Season 2. For 28 days, we built up a real understanding of how AI works, from neurons to agents. Now we shift gears. Season 2 is all about building. Every episode, we'll make a small, real, working piece of AI together, in just a few lines of code you can run yourself. Understanding is powerful, but building is where it truly clicks. And today, for our premiere, we're building something genuinely useful, a sentiment analyzer, a program that reads a sentence and tells you whether it's happy or unhappy. No libraries, no fancy API, just you, a little Python, and real machine learning. Let's build. Here's the spirit of this new season in one line. Season 1 was about understanding AI. Season 2 is about building it. We're going from knowing how things work to making them work with our own hands. And we'll keep the same promise, 5 minutes, one clear idea. But now each idea is a real project you can run, tweak, and make your own. You already understand the concepts, tokens, training, classification, so you're perfectly prepared to start building. There's nothing quite like watching code you wrote read a sentence and understand its mood. So let's make exactly that happen. So here's today's build. We're making a sentiment analyzer, a program that reads a piece of text, a review, a tweet, a message, and decides whether the mood is positive or negative. The clever part is that we won't handcode any rules. Instead, we'll show it a handful of labeled examples, reviews we've marked as positive or negative, and let it learn the patterns itself. It's pure Python, no libraries and no API needed. And yet it's real machine learning, the same core idea behind the sentiment tools companies use to read customer feedback at scale. Let's see the shape of it. At a glance, here's what our finished tool will do. Feed it. I love this. Amazing. And it says positive. Feed it. Boring waste of time. And it says negative. Feed it. Brilliant and fun. Positive again. Text goes in. A mood comes out. Simple to use. But notice, we never told it that loved or amazing are happy words. It's going to figure that out entirely on its own, just from the labeled examples we show it during training. So how does it actually learn which words lean which way? The method is a classic, and it's beautifully simple. The technique is called naive Bayes, and here's the whole idea. During training, we simply count how often each word shows up in positive reviews versus negative ones. Words like amazing, loved, and brilliant pile up on the positive side, while terrible, boring, and awful pile up on the negative side. Then, to judge a new sentence, we look at each of its words and add up the evidence. How much does this word point positive? How much negative? Whichever side has more evidence wins, and that's our prediction. It's counting words and weighing evidence. That's genuinely it. Let's look at the code. Here's the heart of it. First, we learn. We walk through our labeled reviews, and, for each one, count every word into either the positive or the negative bucket. That's the training, just tallying words by class. Then, to score a new sentence for a given mood, we go word by word and add up how strongly each word supports that mood, using its counts. We do that for positive and for negative, and whichever side scores higher is our prediction. The little +1 and the logarithm are just tidy math to keep things stable, but the concept underneath is pure word counting. Let's train it on 10 reviews and set it loose on brand new sentences. And look at that, it works. We trained it on just 10 labeled reviews, and now it's reading sentences it has never seen before. An amazing and wonderful film. I loved it. Positive, 95% confident. A boring and terrible waste of time. Negative, 98%. The acting was brilliant and fun. Positive. Dull, awful, and so disappointing. Negative. Every single one correct, with high confidence, and we never wrote a single rule about which words are happy or sad. It learned all of that from the examples. That, right there, is you building real machine learning. Take a second to appreciate what just happened. From only 10 example reviews, your program learned to read the emotional tone of brand new sentences on its own. You didn't sit down and write. If the text contains amazing, call it positive. You just showed it examples, and it discovered the patterns itself. That is the entire essence of machine learning, learning from data instead of handwritten rules. and you just built it from scratch. Scale this up to millions of reviews and richer methods, and you get the sentiment engines that companies use to understand customers. Same core idea, and now it's yours to play with. The best part is what you can do next, so make this one yours. Add more training examples, and watch it get noticeably smarter and handle trickier sentences. Point it at something real, your own product reviews, tweets about a topic, or incoming support messages, and see what it tells you. Try to fool it with sarcasm or mixed feelings, find where it breaks, and then fix it by adding better data. That's exactly how real models improve. This same humble idea, learn word patterns from labeled examples, quietly powers a huge amount of real-world text analysis. You now have your own working version. Let's wrap up. Let's recap what you pulled off. You built a real sentiment classifier from scratch in pure Python that reads the mood of text it's never seen. It works by learning word patterns from labeled examples, using naive Bayes, counting words, and weighing the evidence on each side. And this kicks off Season 2, where every episode you don't just learn about AI, you build it, run it, and make it yours. Grab the code, feed it your own sentences, and see how it does. Welcome to the build season. This is going to be a lot of fun. So that's our Season 2 premiere. You built a working sentiment analyzer from scratch, and it reads emotion in text it has never seen. That's a real, genuine machine learning project under your belt. And we're just getting started. Tomorrow, we build another everyday piece of AI magic, a recommender, the kind of more like this engine that suggests movies, products, and songs you'll love. We'll build it together, 5 minutes, real code, real results. If today felt good, you're going to love what's next. I'll see you tomorrow to build again. And that's day 29, the start of Season 2. If building your own sentiment analyzer felt awesome, do me a quick favor. Hit like, comment with what you pointed at, and subscribe so tomorrow's build finds you. We're building real AI, one project at a time, and I would love to have you back. Tomorrow, we build a recommender that suggests things you'll love. See you then.